Ever wondered why your dog is always by your side, gazing at you with those loving eyes? It's more than just affection. There's a deeper reason behind it. From instinct to emotional bonds, your furry friend has a lot going on. Stick with us till the end as we uncover 8 surprising reasons why your dog keeps checking on you. Let's dive into the fascinating world of your dog's behavior. Number 1. Protective instincts. When we talk about protective instincts, we're diving into one of the oldest aspects of the relationship between dogs and humans. The wild ancestor of the dog, the wolf, relied heavily on group cohesion for survival, which included watching over companions to keep them safe from predators. Although most domestic dogs no longer face major threats, they still carry traces of this genetic heritage. According to behavioral studies, many breeds with a history of guarding or herding tend to be especially vigilant, following their owner's every move. This protective behavior can manifest through a fixed stare, as if the animal wants to say, "I am here to make sure nothing bad happens." When you stand up or make an unusual movement, your dog may focus even more intently, always ready to act if they sense something is unusual. While your dog wants to protect you, they also want to be protected, which brings us to the next point. Number 2, sense of security. In addition to protecting you, dogs also find security in their owners. Studies published in animal behavior journals have shown that dogs can regulate their emotions by observing human reactions. If you are calm, they perceive that the environment is safe and tend to relax. However, if you appear anxious, dogs may become alert, even without fully understanding the reason. This fixed stare acts as an emotional thermometer, indicating to dogs whether everything is fine or if there is something concerning in the air. By closely observing you, they feel supported, knowing they can count on your guidance in any unfamiliar or potentially challenging situation. Dogs observe our reactions to ensure everything is okay, but their attention doesn't stop there. They can also notice important details related to their human companion's health. Number 3, health issues. The sensitivity of a dog's sense of smell is well known, but their gaze can also be a tool for identifying subtle changes in their owner. Some dogs are capable of detecting behavioral variations before a health crisis, such as fluctuations in glucose levels or even signs of an impending migraine. There are reports of dogs alerting their owners before epileptic episodes. This happens because the human body releases different substances during moments of imbalance, and dogs with their sharp senses can notice these signals. When they sense something unusual, they tend to stay closer, attentively watching every move. Therefore, that fixed stare may be a form of care and prevention, further strengthening the bond between you. A dog's keen perception, especially in detecting subtle changes in their owner's body, reinforces their closeness but also reveals how they can become a true shadow, which is the subject of the next topic. Number 4, Velcro dog syndrome. The so-called Velcro dog syndrome describes dogs that stick to their owners, following their every step and maintaining constant eye contact. This can stem from various causes, such as separation anxiety or even excessive reinforcement when the dog is always kept close in small doses. This behavior is a sign of intense affection, but if it becomes too pronounced, it can cause stress for the animal when left alone for even a few minutes. Some specialists recommend independence exercises, such as brief and gradual separations, to reduce anxiety. If you've ever found your dog sitting in front of you, staring as if they cannot move away, it's likely that they just want to make sure you won't suddenly disappear. Number 5, need to play. Have you ever wondered if your dog watches you as an invitation to play? In many cases, that's exactly what's happening. Dogs associate their owners with The best opportunities for entertainment, whether it's a game of fetch or a quick run in the yard. When they maintain a fixed gaze and wag their tail, they might be saying, "Shall we play now?" Studies on animal well-being indicate that dogs who engage in daily play activities with their owners experience lower stress levels and have greater learning capacity. By staring at you, dogs are waiting for signs that it's time to move, whether to explore the neighborhood or invent a new game. This is their way of asking for your participation in their fun. When dogs fix their gaze while requesting playtime, they often receive pets or treats, which, without realizing it, further reinforce this behavior, leading us directly to the next point. Number 6. Positive reinforcement. Many times, it is we who encourage our dogs to watch us. Without realizing it, we offer a treat or a pet every time they look at us. We are creating an association, and the dog begins to understand that maintaining eye contact can result in something good, such as food or affection. This positive reinforcement cycle is strong, and in a short time, the persistent stare becomes a habit. Behaviorists suggest that this strategy can be used to enhance training since dogs become more receptive to our instructions. However, it's essential to balance the rewards to avoid encouraging obsessive behaviors. Balance is the key to maintaining eye contact as a healthy communication tool. Number 7. Routines. Routine is fundamental in a dog's life. If they've learned that right after you finish your breakfast, you usually take them for a walk, they may watch you closely in the moments leading up to that event. Every gesture, like grabbing your keys or putting on your shoes, becomes a sign that the fun is about to begin. According to studies on animal behavior, dogs feel safer when they know what will happen in their daily lives. So if your dog stares at you insistently at certain times, they are likely reminding you that their favorite part of the routine is coming up. This anticipation increases positive anxiety and keeps them completely in tune with your movements. This pattern of attention also appears when they want to communicate something specific, which brings us to the next point. Number 8. Communicating events. Besides predicting routines, dogs may try to communicate something through their gaze. Have you ever noticed when they stare at you and then look at the door, or when they direct their eyes to an empty food bowl? This behavior is similar to what human babies do when they look at objects they want, expecting the adult to understand the message. Researchers have noticed that dogs follow human gaze and even hand gestures, something rare in the animal kingdom. This social evolution shows that eye contact has become a two-way street, where dogs also try to inform their owners about needs or interests. Deciphering this type of communication strengthens the bond and helps you respond more promptly to your companion's requests.